Hello everybody and welcome to the channel. Today I'm headed off to my first autocross event and I'm taking you guys on my trip with me. We are headed up to an airport in Brooksville and it's about an hour drive. It's now 6:39 in the morning and I'll see you there. We are here at Brooksville Airport, and there's planes everywhere.
Because it's an airport.
How's the ride along?
Yeah, it was a little intense.
Isn't it?
And he was like, yeah, I do this. That's why I do my first runs at half speed. I'm like, that was half speed?
Nah, you're right with Kevin. That was full speed. Nah. Yeah, try pulling your seatbelt all the way back out, and letting it back and see if it locks. Does it lock? Can you pull it back out? Yeah. So you can pull it real tight and it'll hold you in place better. Give you a little more control, so you're not having to hold yourself in place.
Yeah, there we go.
So everything is about the next set of cones, not the cone you're coming at first. The trick basically is how can you set yourself up for the next obstacle, not how fast can you get around this cone, because that may completely screw you going into the next one. So when you set up, you see how that Miata is kind of set up there, where he's not perfectly square with the starting line. He's at an angle, because that first cone's that way.
Right, okay.
So what you want to do is set as far over here as you can.
And angle to the right.
Angle a little to the right, so you can kind of clear that other cone that's on the right. You can go right past it, and you're gonna make a hard left. Might be easiest to get to second gear.
Get to second gear before the first one?
Maybe not before the first one. It depends on how the power is. But don't worry about winding first gear out. Get to second gear, and that way you don't have to worry about switching gears as much. You can focus on the steering. The hardest part really is finding your car and where the cone actually is, where the edge of the car actually is.
Gotcha.
Because you can't see it. When you get on it, you're not going to see it. You don't know where it is. And the other thing is, don't drive, like I said, to the cone. You have to drive the racing line between the cone, kind of like the map shows the line. You're driving that line. You're not driving the cone. The cone just tells you where the line goes. I would take off, launch around this first cone, go wide, come on the back side of it. Okay. So you're kind of already hanging that way. Don't try to go past it and then turn. But the other key is, you'll hear in autocross, is attack the back. You're going to want to late apex every cone.
Yeah.
There you go. There you go. All right. Perfect. All right. This is fun for here. Back. Turn back. Turn back. There you go. You actually turn a lot sooner. This way. This way. This way. All right. Nice. Now go a little deep into this. Don't aim for that first cone. Go a little deep. Heavy on the brakes. Stay wide. Yeah. Stay wide. You want to be going straight. Very nice. Back that way. Yep. You're doing great, man.
Thank you.
All right, it's tight here, tight here. Another tight one back to the left here. See how that pushed you through there? You kind of carried a little too much speed to the front end push. Okay. That kind of messes you up to that next cone. You did pretty good though, actually. The best thing I would say is try to get a little closer to those cones. You'll have to get the feel for that. Because the closer you get, the straighter the course becomes, and the less turning you're doing, and the lot faster you can go.
Gotcha.
But yeah, you did actually really well on your setups. You like I said, you attack the back. You laid apex a lot of them. One thing that I like to do on corners, especially when you're worried about upsetting the balance, is called trail braking.
Okay.
So you keep, they always told you back in the day, you can't turn and brake at the same time. You can't turn and accelerate at the same time. You have to be doing one or the other. You can actually, they do trail braking. So when you're coming into,
to use the left foot to kind of brake a little bit?
No, you still use your right foot. Okay. But instead of jumping right on the gas again, or instead of going into a corner, say the turnaround, you're diving into this corner. Okay. Instead of hitting the brakes and then letting off the brakes before you turn in, keep on the brake just a little bit into that turn in. You'll feel the weight, because when you let off the brakes, the car's going to want to rock back. Okay. So what you do is you stay on the brake just a hair into that turn in, and it allows the weight to kind of transfer out into this front wheel. Okay. And then when you let off the brakes, you're not getting that jerk. Gotcha. Yeah, you did good, man.
Awesome. Thanks a lot, man.
Yeah, you got it. Good luck. Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, if you need any other help or run a ride again, just let me know.
Awesome, thank you. So this will be my 4th run of the day. My last time was 54.1 seconds, so now I did hit a cone last time, so we're gonna try not hit any cones and get a better time.
Ready?
Nope. .08. So that was my first attempt at an autocross event. My fastest time was 53.89 seconds. I scored better than a 2016 Challenger Scat Pack, a 2016 Mustang, and even a Porsche 944. Autocross is a really amazing sport. You see a wide variety of people who have everything from full-on autocross setup race cars all the way to daily drivers, like me. I highly recommend for you to try at a local event in your area. If you like what you see here, press that red subscribe button in your lower right hand corner, as well as like and share these videos. It really helps the channel. Thanks.